For the first time ever, two Naked and Afraid superfans are taking on the full 21-day survival challenge, alongside two of our all-star survivalists, Matt Wright and Gary Golding. To prepare, the superfans will undergo real survival training with veteran Naked and Afraid survivalist, Gabrielle Ballasone. Over the next 2 days and 2 nights, Gabrielle will whip them into shape by providing them with one-on-one intensive training in the critical aspects of primitive survival: food, water, fire, shelter. Do our fans have what it takes? This is Naked and Afraid Boot Camp.
I'm Blair Braverman. I live on a farm in northern Wisconsin, and I have 21 dogs.
I am a full-time dog sled racer. I just qualified for the Iditarod. I have been lost in a lot of storms all by myself and had to find shelter.
My name's Molly. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm an attorney and I own a criminal defense firm. I can make a mean fire. I'm good with the bow drill. I'm good at making shelter. I can put debris together like none other. Being naked, you know what? I was born naked, I'll die naked.
Blair and Molly will be trained by veteran survivalist Gabrielle Ballasone. Gabrielle has conquered a fan challenge, a 21-day challenge, and cemented herself as a true veteran of Naked and Afraid. She will use her past experiences and expertise to train these fans to contribute and complete a 21-day challenge.
Welcome to the jungle.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
So are you ready to begin this adventure?
I think so.
All right, let's go for a walk.
Pick your knife for the day. You're gonna have to stick with it, but this
Okay.
is whatever you want to build your shelter with.
Molly must choose a knife that fits her and her survival needs.
You have a pretty standard machete here with a saw back on it.
Okay.
This one here is a really heavy machete. Hatchet, great for some things, not great for everything.
Right,
You don't want to
okay.
skin an animal, but
Right, okay.
it's good for cutting big pieces of wood. Okay. We have a very sharp machete here.
We're gonna be cutting down palms and stuff, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting this. I picked this item because it's a little lighter than the other options, and I feel like I can manhandle it and I can get closer than with a larger knife, and I don't feel like it's out of control for me. And I think that's important, and it's also really sharp. So the basis for this is gonna be tying our stuff together.
Yes. So we're actually gonna make this into almost a rope.
Okay.
For our bigger pieces.
Okay.
And then you can also use these little fiber strands to tie up smaller things. You know, the thatching for the roof,
Okay.
things like that. This is where we're gonna work on our fire.
The crucial skill of fire making is what makes or breaks survivalists. If not mastered, a survivalist is sure to tap out.
Okay, we have a bow drill. Correct, it's my bow drill. We have a spindle, another variety of spindle, little bark, hearthboard, another hearthboard cloth just in case our hands get hot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cattail, you might have that in
Excellent.
Wisconsin.
Yes.
A little tinder here that I made. This is jute. And what we're doing is making it so when we get a spark, it should go right down that channel. You want a green piece of wood for this, okay? Green has a little flex. You will see some bow drills are very bowed. I find the straighter they are, the better. The tension on your line, you want it so you gotta fight with it to get in there, okay? My left foot is planted firmly on here. There we go. Grab that palm frond.
With rain setting in, Blair must move from fire making to shelter building quickly.
Blair, I think we call it quits. It's raining too hard. Let's see if we can get a shelter built.
Okay.
I think Blair is super fortunate to have this opportunity. I think this is a great experience for her. And I really think it's gonna help her on her 21-day fan challenge.
Before Gabby leaves them for their first night alone, she has a challenge for each of them. They must survive solo in just their underwear.
The next part of this is I need your clothes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's perfect. Have your clothes here. Good luck tonight, okay?
So it's my first night in the shelter, and the sounds are really beautiful out here. You know, I thought I knew a lot of this, and working with Gabby really helped sharpen those skills. She's a really good teacher, and she has great technique.
Yeah. So I have no idea what time it is, but it's going to be a long night. Wish me luck.
Good morning. Hey, how are you? Good. How was your night?
So.
Yeah?
I had a good night.
Okay.
I got maybe a couple hours sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Rain hold off for you?
You know what? The shelter kept the rain off.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That's great. I'm so glad to hear that.
Last night was long.
How was the night?
It was okay.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
As good as it could be.
Yeah, exactly. My shelter was infested with mosquitoes, so I opted to actually lay outside. See, but it's hard to sleep at night because you're panicked.
Sure, of course. There's a lot going on around you, a lot of sounds, especially when you're by yourself. You don't have anybody watching your back.
A survivalist can go days without food, but water is another story.
All right, so a piece of charcoal. What you're gonna do is grind this up as finely as you can. So we have layers of charcoal sand, charcoal sand, charcoal sand in this tube. The next thing you're going to do is cut a small slit in here, maybe 2. Okay. Did it work? Yeah. Okay. It's tripping. How's it looking?
Looks good.
Being able to weave and set traps pushes a survivalist to the next level.
We're gonna cut off all the leaves and anything sticking out. Okay, I'm gonna start it down here. And all I'm going to do is go in and out and in and out. And the reason we have to use an odd number of splines is so that it forms a proper basket.
I made a fish trap!
Blair, snake, where? We're over there, coming at you.
I pinned him. Ah, both sides are still moving.
Let's say this were a venomous snake.
Yeah.
That part can
Yeah.
still bite you right now. It's
Oh my
still
God.
thinking, okay?
Okay.
And it can still release venom.
This part?
That part's completely harmless. That's all meat. So it's really important that you skin a snake away, or skin any animal away from your shelter. You don't want to leave those remains, those guts, the skin, anything attract animals.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty close. It might be rubbery. We'll see.
Okay. That's not terrible.
Not terrible.
Not terrible.
Good.
Night 2 comes a new challenge. Gabrielle takes the last creature comfort away from them by removing their sleeping bags.
So this is turning out to be like the hardest night. My fire is not cooperating. It's requiring me to cut wood, which sucks, and the bugs are horrendous. So I can't sleep for very long because I'm being eaten alive, and it just sucks.
I've been singing a lot of songs to the jungle. Various things like that. Good morning.
It is so good to see you with the fire going.
It is good to be here with the fire going.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Blair, congratulations to you for
Thank
finishing.
you.
This has been awesome. If you want to, go ahead and put out your fire, grab your machete. Let's get out of
Okay.
here.
Bye, home.
Here, take that with you.
Oh, yeah. Gabby came and found me this morning, and she gave me a really nice pep talk, and I'm feeling really good about it. I'm gonna miss her. I feel like she's been my friend out here, and I wish I could bring her along, but I'm looking forward to meeting my other partner.
Molly, overall, I think you did well. I think you had a great experience. I'm so glad that you were able to do this, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. You ready to get out of here?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Put that fire out and let's
Okay.
get going.
So I now have a good idea of what my weaknesses are, and I'm gonna go learn those and hone those and get ready to go.
Boot camp shaped and prepared these two fans for their next adventure. Now, let's take a glimpse at what's in store for them. In this unforgiving region, the two fans will be completely reliant on their partners to make it through.
There's an elephant.
No, it's a herd. There's 10.
It's a herd?
Will Matt and Gary get their fans through the challenge and work together to survive 21 days in the African bush?
There's something big out there.
Holy African's gonna kick our